That was really abrupt. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 450 of the Maritime Paintball Podcast. My name is Brad Odell, and with me as always is...
You're still requesting a new opening because I'm fat. King of Paintball.
We have no footage of us. That's
we
the
must
problem.
find footage. There must be some
There's
found
like
footage
no
of us.
footage of us at all.
I mean, I'm kind of glad for a lot of the cases that there's not a lot of footage of me, but man, I'm so fat.
Yeah, there's not enough footage out there for me to do that properly. So we'll have to like dedicate some time to it. Yeah.
Put it on the docket.
Put it on the docket. That's what we got to do. Put it on the docket. So let's get some business out of the way. Top of the list. Let's talk Explore Paintball. Who was kind enough to actually send me some news today? And about 2 hours ago, he's like, there's not much going on, but here you go. And I was like, okay, dope. So check him out. Explore
to give us enough news to talk about.
Well, he gave me 2 topics that I can stretch, right? So so shout out to Explore Paintball. Go check him out on YouTube. Great dude. Of course, we've got Northern Hydration, makers of the amazing, beautiful Canadian-made athletic hydration formula. It's just delicious. I got to order some. It's getting to that time of the year where I really, really need it. And go check them out. It's all Canadian-made, 0 sugar. It's got all the healthy salts that you need. It'll keep you hydrated. So go over to drinknorthern.com. Use code MaritimePB10. Score yourself 10% off.
What the fuck did you do to your face?
What time you fucking noticed?
Jesus, she fucking mangled you.
We got Loft Gear, makers of the Station 150, the Bugatti of gear bags, of travel bags. This thing is amazing. It was turning heads in Moncton. So go over to loftgear.com. Go look at that bag. Go look at the Station 150. You can get it in black, olive, green, and red.
Airsofters aren't cheap. We have discovered.
No, even some of the paintballers we're looking at, and they were like,
"That's good. I'm glad at least some of them were looking at."
It's not bad. It's not bad when they put it all together, right? Like it's.
You gotta see it in practice.
You got to see it in person. Speaking of which, Moncton Paintball. That's where these folks were seeing it. My home away from home, Tom's backyard. They treat us well.
It was nice to get out last weekend.
It was. Got to play some really cool games. Simple stuff. Good times. We played a little bit less than we normally do, but that was because Airsoft was there. So we kind of shared the field with our weird cousins, right? Got to take turns with the weird cousins. It's like when they come over and you got to share.
Played with us. They were.
That was cool though, right? That was dope. That was good. So check them out, Moncton Paintball. We've got Ntensity Customs, the makers of this phenomenal hat that I'm currently wearing, and not wearing the shirt because it's dirty. And look at that. He's early. He's early. Our guest is early. So we have Matt, the Gym Rat.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Perfect timing, man. We just finished paying the bills. So so episode 450, Matt the Gym Rat does Canada. And if you get the reference, you should go to your checkup at the doctor. You need an annual. Yeah. So, man, how are you? How are things? It's been about a year or so, maybe a little over a year since we last chatted.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm currently in Cincinnati, hanging out at the house. We got a team meeting. I decided to move the team meeting back, so we got a team meeting at 8:30. So I was like, I'm gonna stop by and talk to y'all, hang out with y'all early, so I can kind of get it out of the way and hang out with y'all. But things have been going good. Just living the paintball life, traveling every weekend. This is my 6th weekend away from home. And my girlfriend just loves my schedule. But besides that, it's just been fun making paintball videos. How about y'all?
Busy. I've been busy.
He's getting married.
Yeah.
I'm traveling. I'm working, hanging out with my kid. I have watched more and more of your stuff since the last year. And I've met a kid last weekend on the field. And I mentioned that we might have you visiting. And this young lad was so excited that we were talking to you. And he's asking how many views we have. I'm like, I don't know. Go talk to Brad. He's the smart one. But it's still cool to watch you go, man. I watch every time you pop up, and I'm like, shit, that looks like it's so much fun. I also don't have that kind of wherewithal to travel that much. I am far too lazy.
Yeah.
I like my chair.
I love I'd travel more if I could. No, it's been a good year for me. Yeah, it's been fun. Not nearly as much paintball as I would like, but that's the way things go. So, but yeah, we're still on the radio, so that's a ton of fun, right? And
Yeah.
just doing our thing. So, I really wanted to talk to you because you came to Canada. Your YouTube title, little clickbaity there, was saying Canadian paintball is insane, or paintball tournaments are insane. I gotta know what was insane about it, because it looked, I don't know, to me maybe it was just like, oh, it's just OPL, but
Yeah.
how-
It was definitely like that. The clickbait definitely. I mean, it's just to get people in, but I mean, I felt like
I
just
get
like
it, I get it.
tournaments itself. They just you try and just get people to click, and then I feel like most people that don't watch paintball, they'll be like, oh yeah, that was cool. This was awesome. So I try to fulfill that as definitely saying that, but like the OPL itself was immaculate. Like I had so much fun out there, and it was a really well ran tournament. I have to say, like from the field, at adrenaline, the refs, the paint, just how it was run, it was all just incredible.
Awesome, man. So you had a good time. I watched the video. You clearly had a good time.
Wonder if Cliffy, Cliffy found you.
Yeah, Cliff found you.
Ancient, old, white, long beard, kind of a.
Oh, I didn't get to talk to him. The wizard, right?
Yeah, the wizard.
No, I didn't get to talk to him. Someone told me about him.
I'm surprised. Yeah. He's usually interesting. He loves to find new people. He's hilarious.
What made you want to play in Canada? Did somebody reach out to you? How did that all go down?
I've been wanting to travel more this year and next year. I feel like that's like easy paintball content for me, especially. I don't have to perform as well. It's just really one of those things where I can just show up and like kind of show that side of paintball.
Sure.
And just like show like something nuanced to people, and something that maybe people haven't seen, or like you hear about tournaments in Canada but you don't see them. So I was like, I feel like that content's just a little bit easier to make versus like these NXL events and stuff like that. Like there's always this expectation to perform. So this year I was like, well, those are the videos I feel like will do well. And I tell people all the time, like my main goal is just to make really good YouTube videos. That's all I want to do. So that was like, well, if I can do this, you start this foot off, see if like the traveling stuff works out well. And so far the response has been really good, of like going to different places and playing paintball in different places. So that was the first thing. I actually drove up there, which wasn't too bad. It was like I drove 11 hours to Detroit and hung out at Lone Wolf, and then the field's like an hour and a half from Lone Wolf. So 13 hours home. It wasn't too bad.
That's not bad at all.
Someone else who doesn't complain about 13-hour drives to go to paintball. So I want to hear from you people. Man.
Yeah.
And he comes to Canada because you don't have to be as serious here. And you don't. It's a silly place. So that's killer.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. So so did you just kind of like put the word out and say like, hey, I want to come up to Canada, or were you just like any teams looking for somebody, and somebody from like somebody reached out to you?
Yeah, I hit up Clayton Rizzardo, and then I also hit up Josiah Scott 5-pack. So I hit them two up. Clayton was like, I'll try and see, because I didn't know how the ranking works, because I'm semi-pro rank, so I didn't know how it was to like get in. I didn't know. I thought it was just like open, basically. But it's they have like certain ranks that you're allowed to be. And Josiah's like, yeah, these two teams, kind of would want you to play with them. And I was like, which one really needs me? And he was like, well, I feel like A team could probably use you. It was between them and Devious, and so I was like, I don't have loyalty to anybody. I was like, I'll just play with A team. They're the home team, And then Boomer was like, you can stay with me if you play with us. And I was like, well, then I don't have to worry getting a hotel. So I was like, all right, like that's an easy decision. And so I think that was a perfect decision for me to just go with them, because Boomer was an awesome host. Stayed in the basement at his place and hung out and got the true Sea Dog experience, because they all stay at his place when they practice at Adrenaline. And got to play with all those guys. They were really good ballers. We got third, so that was a good feeling. Obviously you went first, but at the same time, just like come in and meet those guys and play with them, I was just like, I just got to clock in and go shoot people, and like the guys will be happy that I'm on the team. So
to show up at an event and be like, hey, hi, we're gonna go play together now.
Yeah.
And then you get third. Like, you really can't complain too much about that, right? Like,
you're going to
sure meet up every weekend, or at least every couple of weeks, and you're just showing up and being like, what up? Let's go play some ball.
Yeah.
Good gang to meet up with too, for sure. Eat well.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and I have to say, like everyone there was super super nice. I truly got the Canadian hospitality. I got so much free stuff there. Like people were giving me stickers and headbands and koozies, and somebody brought me a white monster. I was like, this is incredible. I was like, I need to come here more.
The highlight of his gifts was a white monster. So that's
Yes,
really
dude,
cool.
100%. I used to watch YouTube videos back in the day of like the fitness influencers, and they would drink a white monster every day. So like they would go to these conventions and like do meet and greets, and people would just bring them tons of white monsters. And I was like, I've reached that point now. 10 years ago, I was watching these guys all get white monsters, and now I'm getting them.
I get it, man. White Monsters is
That's
White Monsters is a lifestyle.
Yeah,
Like,
He was drinking,
the internet's made it that way. Yeah.
I consume so much of it. It's not healthy.
No.
I've gotten better though. I've
Especially
gone
when it
down to
should be
the
Northern
little cans
Hydration, you
now.
son of a bitch.
That's
what you should be consuming. None of this
I
White
can't
Monster
drink
stuff.
too much of it though. If you drink too, like it's the Northern Hydration's awesome. It really is, but there's not enough caffeine in it, and that's a lot of salt for when I'm just driving.
Yeah, yeah. The editing lifestyle, sitting down and editing for multiple hours on it, especially when I have like tight deadlines. Definitely, I'll drink 4 of them a day easily. Just like one in the morning, one 3 hours later, one at noon, and then one, at 3 or 4 o'clock if I have to stay up really late. Like like to get the ICPL video that I just did, I was up till 4 a.m. the other day, and then I finished the video at 7 p.m. last night, and then I had to pack to come to Cincinnati, Ohio. So I went to bed at like midnight, and then woke up at 3:30 to drive here. So I'm running off like 7 hours of sleep in the past 2 nights just because I've been editing so much, trying to get the video out before I leave.
That's the part people don't see, man.
Yeah,
All this,
yeah.
It's just good to go around and get all this free stuff, get free white monsters, and it's like, yeah, dude, it's like he's asleep, he's standing, but he's asleep.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Muscle memory
Yeah,
counts.
most people, if I paid someone to do my job, it would be way more than what I pay myself. Yeah.
Dude, man, yeah.
Yeah. Such is the curse of self-employment. I understand.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's some highlights, man? Give me the vacation highlight reel. What?
Wings at the Legion.
Wings at the Legion,
dude. Yep. That is a thing.
Wings at the Legion was peak because I've never been there. Like they're called VFWs here in the U.S. and I've never been to one. And so Boomer's like, we're going to one because I mean he doesn't have a lot of stuff around him, so he's like, we're going to get Wings at the Legion because it's like 3 minutes from his place. And I was like, all right, we're going.
Dude, there's
places. Yeah, Salisbury Legion and getting yourself some wings and some cheap beer.
Yeah, dude.
Take your hat off at the door. You're buying around.
Yep. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in there.
We had the Lions Club. That's what we had.
Yeah, Wings at the Legion, 180 milligram caffeine in the Reigns because of 300 milligrams here in the U.S. So I can drink 2 of them. And because I love the Reigns, but I can only drink one of them because they have 300 milligrams. Here, so that's a lot.
I like the Reigns. They don't like us, but we like the Reign.
It's not that they don't like us. It's that I shot my shot with them probably 6 years ago.
Yeah,
that long ago.
I was like, yo, I love Reigns. I saw that you had like your logo on a couple of bunkers at World Cup. Like, can we make something happen? And Reigns sent a letter and said, basically it was because we need to protect our image, we can't partner with you. I was like, I'm not
ruthless, dude.
Yeah,
right.
So after I showed up, you sent that email. It's like, oh,
yeah. So it's kind of like,
yeah.
It was just like, I don't know if I should be insulted or take that as a compliment. Like,
don't worry, they shot me down too. I asked them a couple of years ago, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, and they were like,
unless you're a professional powerlifter, Reign doesn't want you. Like that's kind of like Reign's entire thing.
Yeah,
like,
that is Reign.
If you're not a powerlifter, we don't want you.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Red Bull said paintball's not extreme enough.
Explore has a beer deal. You should message Wayne Gretzky because he's got whiskey.
Oh, to hell with Gretzky.
Shut up. It's help the brother out.
If only I drink alcohol.
Yeah, this guy's a fitness guy. He's all healthy.
Yeah, I've been
He
dry
does fight
for so
monsters.
long.
That's fair.
That's better. I still don't know how people drink and play ball.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
it's the best.
I mean, I
I
still go
am
and play ball. That's one thing, and I understand how people don't do that. But beer, it's like
no, I am chaos and carnage incarnate when it comes to just crushing beers and playing paintball. I love it. It's my
Dude,
favorite thing to
It
do.
is not
I
a
had
way to
so
play
much
ball.
fun at D-Day.
Yeah.
So yeah. Onward and upward. Okay, so Wings at the Legion. That was one of your
Yep,
peak.
yep.
That was a highlight. And so I love that. That's not at all what I was expecting.
Yeah, right.
It's such quintessential like Canadian. All right, in small town. All right, boys, where we going? Fuck, we're going to Legion.
Yeah. What did you find about the vibe, about the feel of the field itself, of like playing surrounded basically by Canadians? Like, did it feel any different than playing down in the States at all, or was it, you know?
It's weird because I guess I'm slowly learning. You know, like I'm slowly getting accustomed to like being like I guess a paintball celebrity. It's weird to say that, but you know, just like when I go to fields, like some of the older guys on my team will be like, "Well, you're the most recognizable face in paintball, so yeah, people are going to talk to you." And I don't say it; people tell it to me. So it's weird to like go places and I just catch people's eyes like looking at me, and so like it's just one of those things. It happens everywhere, but I'm used to it now. And so I'll go up and talk to people. But like overall, it didn't feel any different than going to any other paintball field. Like I got to meet a lot of people. I just try and be genuine with people and talk to them. So I would just spend a ton of time talking to people and hanging out with them. You know, it didn't feel any different. A lot of the people are like super nice and like very, you know, just straightforward with me and just real people, which was awesome to not like feel like I was talking to anybody that felt kind of phony. Cause you know, you can run into those people where they're just like trying to put on a facade for you. Now it felt awesome to just be there and talk to other people. Genuinely, like everyone out there was just really nice people. Which sometimes you kind of run into like shitheads and stuff like that. But past that, it was a good time. You know, like the people there were just good and the vibes were great. I'm one of those people who I don't have like walls, I guess, when it comes to competing anymore, because I realized like a long time ago that like, hey, it's better if you just like make friends with people and just talk to them. So I was like,
Yeah.
just talk to everyone. Like after match, good match. You know, got to talk to everyone. Me and Tom Guest got to sit down and talk for a good bit, which is cool because he's a content creator too. So it's good to like share with him. Me, him, and Josiah got to sit down and talk. So it was really cool to just like be around those people that have like the same mindset.
It is really
man,
fun
for
to
sure.
just kind of roam the pits and roam the field after a game and talk to people and see all the different
Yeah.
minds that put this really weird world together.
Yeah.
Whatever that was. That's I get so much joy out of just meeting all the different people. I've yet to meet this Tom Guest though. These damn sexy Toms are kind of running around saying that they're the sexiest. No, I've yet to meet them. But that's cool. That's exactly right. Because everywhere you must get that a lot of places. Because Jesus, you flip if you're into paintball and you're online, you're gonna see your face. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
It's a little unsettling, I would think, that first few times.
Yeah, and like I never asked for special treatment. Yeah, I never asked for special treatment, you know, but obviously like now I get it even though I'm not asking for it, you know. I just like I'm normal. It's weird for me to like try and explain to someone that I'm normal. But when I went and played that airsoft tournament last year, they were like, "Dude, I was telling them about the story about how like the ants ate the edge, like ants got in my car and I had my glasses in there and they ate the rubber pieces off the ends of my glasses because it had oil from like my hair in the glasses. And they were like, they looked at me and they go, "You are so normal." I was like, yeah, it's like I guess all you see is me on YouTube and like that stuff. But I was like, I'm just a person, you know. So it's just weird that I go to places and people notice me and I don't know any of them, you know. But like I still
No,
get
man,
the treatment.
you're I'd agree. You're definitely probably the most recognized face in paintball. I know you got the Greenspans and the Ollie Langs and all them, but like they're known to paintballers, but
Mm-hmm.
you're known to people who aren't just paint. You know what I mean? Like outside of it as well. Like Tom was saying, we were at Moncton Paintball and young fella come out asking if we can help him with his gear, like he's gonna get some rental stuff. We can help him with his mask. I was like, yeah, sure. No biggie, right? Like we'll help you out. And then he just immediately, he wasn't even prompted. He just started going off, and he was just like, yeah, he's like, I really like watching Matt the Gym Rat on YouTube. I was like, all right, cool, man.
That's
I've talked to that dude. He's a good dude.
You know, it's
and
funny.
the
It
kid's
used
like,
to be Nightmare, and now it's not.
no, because
Yeah.
we have someone slightly more interesting. Sorry, Brian.
I'm gonna wager it's because Matt here is a little bit more of the. If you divided paintball into three sections, if you had MagFed, Rec Ball, and Tournament, Matt here's covering 2 of the 3. Brian was covering 1, and frankly, that one is shrinking.
It's still like the most digestible one, though.
Yeah.
I would say it's definitely got the highest ceiling for like viewer digestibility.
Yeah, 100%. But but you've been doing good stuff, man. I've been watching your stuff. It's great. How was Airsoft? What did you think of that? You did the Airsoft tournament. Like, how was that? That was like
that was about last year this time. I was not a fan of it. It was just like they have to do too much to make sure that it's fair, and they just had a bunch of rules, and they would do like these reviews on the rules. Like if they thought somebody was cheating, you could throw a review on them or something like that, and it would take like 20 minutes, and you would play split deck matches. So it would take us like 2 to 2.5 hours to play a 15-minute match, and I was just not a fan of that. It was too much standing around watching refs like review footage to see if someone got hit with a BB or not. It was fun when you were in it, but it was just so fast at times, and like you just get hit from random BBs. Like granted, there is some competitive aspect to it, but it just seemed a lot more like off the wheels of like the movement and the skill. It didn't feel as refined as paintball, where paintball, man, it feels so good when you like find a blind spot and you sneak up and you shoot some guy on the side of his head, and then you like flip your gun and you make another move and get into a bunker wide, or like you work as a team to get out wide. You're like, all right, I'm gonna shoot at this guy, and you go under my paint. Like that's the really good feeling about paintball. And I was like, actually, you just don't get that from Airsoft. You just run down the field and shoot it. So
yeah, I think I sent it to Tom. There was a video I'd seen of somebody making a claim, basically being like, guys, we got to get rid of the toxicity, call your hits, blah, blah. And like everything he talked about, I was like, man, this could all be solved if they used a projectile that left a mark. When
that's what I said. Yeah, dude. I basically what I said was, if you enjoy the recreational side, Airsoft's definitely there for you. But if you want a competitive side, like just go to paint.
That's how I felt
about consequences. A 68 caliber consequence is a little bit better than that 6mm BB.
Yeah,
and you stick
and it's much easier to see.
Wall up between the eyes. You understand the error of your ways.
Yeah.
You might stick your head out again if it's a BB, but if a paintball whacks you between the eyes, you're gonna think twice about it the next time you peek your head around a bunker.
Yeah.
I got to give it a go a couple of times now, and I've kind of got. It's a good way to put it. For the rec side, it's great. It's fun. Go do your thing, and then, but for competition, nothing tops speedball. Man, we play. So I'm thinking about this last weekend. We played hyper, but we were down a couple of guys, so we ended up just cutting the field in half. We played like from the 50 on, so it was just like buzzer goes, and you're just like, I got nowhere to go, and it was a great time. It was phenomenal. Had a ton of fun. So what's your plans, man? What you got going on in the future? You're in Cincinnati right now.
Yes, we've got. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get out of here in a couple of minutes, but Cincinnati, and then I'm going to England as soon as I get home from Cincinnati. So that's gonna be good. Look forward to basically the same video of the Canada video, but like in England. So we're playing the NXL Europe over there, and then then we'll have ICPL Pittsburgh, NXL Texas, ICPL Maryland, NXL Europe or NXL France, and then World Cup. So a lot of stuff happening in the next 4 or 5 months.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
It's a lot,
so
man.
I'm excited though.
Love to hear it.
Yes, it is good. I'm excited.
I'd love to hear it. All right, man. Well, I'll let you go. I know you got a team meeting to get to, so we'll
yes.
thanks for popping on and
Yeah,
carving out some time
for
for
sure.
us. Hi, and we'll check in with you probably in a couple of months because I want to hear about all of that, especially the England
Yeah, dude.
part.
England
I'm
part.
kind
Yeah,
of
dude.
that's gonna be wild. So, all right,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. I'll let you know how beans on toast is.
Yeah.
Full English breakfast, baby.
Yep.
All right,
Yep. So,
good one.
all right, fellas. Later.
Talk to you, buddy. What a nice fella.
He is. He's fantastic. He's very professional. Knows what he's doing. Knows what his audience wants, and that is why he is succeeding at.
I know what he means when people come up to him and you're like, I have no idea why people give a shit that I'm here. I understand how that feels sometimes in the smallest fraction of a way because that dude's done it like
we
balls to the wall.
we get it in a much smaller dosage, but yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's somebody coming up to me and just being like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hi, I don't know who you are." I'm sorry.
We had company and I didn't want to be rude. I can be rude to you. I'm returning messages here.
Yeah, no biggie. So yeah, it was Matt the Gym Rat. So he's doing some cool shit. He was in Canada. That was pretty dope. Keep an eye on him. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Let's talk a little bit about some cool news coming out. One, this is kind of like, I mean, it's exciting. It's kind of cool to be happening. There's a paintball game called Infinite Paintball. It's on Steam. It's a non-VR paintball game. Okay, so I think it is. Reminds me, it's very much got the same DNA as the Greg Hastings games. Looks almost identical to them, to be honest with you, but with modern graphics, modern physics engine, all that kind of thing, right? So it
Abu Dhabi. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Charles?
So yeah, Airsoft is huge in overseas, like to the point of some pretty insane events. I know I saw what he was looking at. I seen that. It was pretty cool. So Infinite Paintball's coming out. I guess they're working on console. It's happening. It's coming to console very, very shortly. So right now it's only on Steam. It's going to be coming to console very, very soon. It's like a one-man team, which is wild.
You're a one-man army.
Right?
Is there a soundtrack pack or something? Because there's not. Disappointed.
No, there isn't. But they do have things like customizing. Like you can create your own team, upload your own logo to the game, do your own custom jerseys, that kind of thing. They're working on a career mode right now, which I think has dropped or is dropping. So for $20 Canadian, probably going to pick it up tomorrow and play it. Just a fun little plinker game kind of thing.
I'll check it. I think I'll check it out.
$20, whatever. It's 1949 Canadian on Steam, so I might check that out. So it's kind of cool. The graphics are pretty decent, and like I said, I'm watching the gameplay on it, and it oozes like Greg Hastings style game. Like
Greg Hastings is probably a good idea.
Yeah, it very, very much Greg Hastings. It reminds me so much of it. And what's really awesome is I actually recognize the splat. This is so nerdy. The splats on the bunkers, like when a paint hits, I recognize those.
Please tell me it's like GoldenEye or something.
No. It's just there's a really popular like paint splat asset package that's free on I think it's one of the websites, Pexels or Pixabay or one of the two. It is 100% from that asset pack. I guarantee it. And there's no shame on that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think it's hilarious that I recognize the splats. And if I'm wrong, if he's made those by hand, then there's an uncanny resemblance between the two. So, yeah. But it looks like a great game. $20, I'll pick it up. It's not VR, so I can actually just sit and play it. Or in my case, stand and play it because I don't have a desk I can sit at.
You're suffering. You're suffering. Pleases me.
Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. After everything is all settled and said and done, I'll be getting a new desk and everything.
I'm not gonna lie, I looked some fucking delicious in that suit. And I'm looking forward to having another occasion to wear it.
Nice. Well, you don't have to wear the jacket.
Oh no, the jacket was a bonus for me. I had needed a suit anyways, but the pants and the shirt, I look deadly. So
Nice. The other one that he put on was Valor Paintball is doing a 3v3 mag-fed tournament. This is in Florida.
yeah, you were talking about this.
The bunkers, it's an asymmetrical field. So the field, or symmetrical, asymmetrical. I just get them mixed up. The field is mirrored. If that makes sense. And the bunkers are actually like technically buildings. Shacks sounds like an insult, but it's really not. It's 4 walls with doors. You know, to me, it looks like a ice fishing hut. Like that's you know what I mean. Like it's like a hut. It's like a shack. It's a building. So those are the bunkers instead of being like your traditional little bunkers or whatnot. They're buildings. This is mag-fed only 3v3, 8-minute games. First prize is $1,000. Second prize is $500, and third prize is $300. So,
I hope MagFed comes back just to spite you.
Well,
not me to spite you. I mean, just MagFed in general is just doing this as revenge for all the shit talk, and it'll be awesome.
If it does, great. It probably won't, but good for it if it can. Because I want to talk about this. This is kind of cool.
I know it's awesome.
They're first of all, I'm not going to go on the rant. I promise I won't go on the rant. But the poster looks AI. Moving on. The poster itself actually said things like tactical play and communication are key. I'm kind of curious of like, is it actually tactical or is it just speedball with magpie guns? Because the field's symmetrical. Huh?
I'm hoping it's tactical.
Well, if the bunkers have doors in them, but no actual doors, just openings. But it's symmetrical. And it's 3v3. So like me, hand me the mag-fed stuff, give me the EMF, and I'm gonna run that like a 3v3 speedball game. That's how it's gonna be won.
To a certain extent, but you're not gonna be able to just dump paint down lanes. Like there's gonna be that forced tactical bit that's going to make it a little more than a speedball game.
So it would be 3v3 pump. So Joker's getting what I'm putting down. He says, what even does tactical mean? Right? So like it's cool though. I dig it. It's a mag-fed only 3v. I'm not saying it's not a good thing or anything like that. I want to see, because they're saying they're live streaming it, so I want to watch it. I want to see because I seen this in the mag-fed tournament not in the CMC, in the MML. Yeah, the Maritime Mag-Fed League, but the predecessor to the CMC, where we actually had a team. One team was made up of dudes that played mag-fed, but almost exclusively against speedballers. And then we had one team that was made up of like mag-fed players that only played mag-fed against other mag-fed. And it's all they did. Eat, sleep, breathe mag-fed. And when the buzzer went, the mag-fed only players did the quote unquote what people think of as tactical. They didn't even make it to the 50 before the other team had sprinted over the 50, slid into bunkers, and popped everybody and took the game within like 25 seconds.
That sounds hot.
So it's because they played it like speedballers would play it.
Who gives a shit how if they're doing mag-fed guns? Thus, it's mag-fed.
That's right. So that's why I want to watch it. I want to see what's going to happen, because I've never seen a game where you can slip through the bunkers. That's where things are going to get weird, and it's going to get like funky. And I kind of want to see. I want to see how that's going to go. So hopefully the live stream has got like some good angles, at least one good angle, because I want to see it. It's going to be cool. Also, $1,000 first prize for like in a mag-fed tournament, like that's pretty nuts, man. Like I've never heard of anybody ever doing anything like that. So kudos to them.
This is a girthy prize,
right? So, like 3v3, so that's $300 a person. I mean, you guys are probably spending what, $4 on paint, So like,
I'm gonna bet that they're using first strikes.
I know it says round. I think it said round ball only.
Oh,
There'd be no point in running first strikes at that distance. First strikes aren't going to be any more accurate.
no, they're not.
It's 150 by 120 foot field. Like that is the size of a speedball field. At that point, your first strikes would be just expensive, unnecessary, an unnecessary expense. And that's the word I'm trying to think of. Unnecessary expense.
Unnecessary expense.
So yeah, I'm really curious. I'm excited to see how it goes. And see how that goes. My phone is blowing up because of that one comment I made on Reddit. Sorry, my phone keeps buzzing.
You just couldn't not stir shit and aggravate the Reddit.
Listen, man, I had to. So what I'm referring to is on Reddit, somebody had posted saying that they bought a Shocker XLS for $100, and that buddy went on Facebook Marketplace and went to the place. And he had a bunch of stuff. Like they said, the teenager had a bunch of stuff for sale. And he's like, yeah, buddy's like selling it for whatever. And he's like, I offered him $100 and he took it. And I was like, so I made the comment. I was like, sounds like somebody stole a bag full of paintball guns and has no idea what they have and is just selling it quick. And because that's exactly what it is. There's no way somebody sells a Shocker XLS for $100. And it looks brand new. Like that's so I'm guessing that if it was a teenager on Facebook Marketplace, that teenager probably got those guns in a shady way. I could be wrong. Hopefully I am, but
either way, $100 for a Shocker XLS.
I'm kind of pissed that he got a Shocker XLS for $100.
I think that's really what this boils down to. Is you're just pissed that somebody got a Shocker for $100.
Dude commented, he said probably their crime, my gain.
Correct.
Yeah, until the cops come and take it from you.
No, not the cops. Fucking Coog.
Or Coog, yeah, it turns out to be one of Coog's.
You know what? I think I'd rather the cops come and fucking take the gun than have fucking Coog and the boys show up to come claim some shit.
Fuck. But yeah,
I should have bought that LV2, man. I should have bought that one from him. That thing was so nice, and the story makes it so much better.
Sorry, I'm reading the comments. They're grilling him now. Like the whole Reddit thread is just grilling this guy, being like, "Boy, like, bud, like we're gonna take the photo you posted and put it in all the Facebook groups. We're gonna find out who the true owner is, and he's gonna come get it."
Fuck yes.
One of the comments there, he's like, their crime, my gain. He goes, yeah, they also gained because you paid them. So their crime, you're both gains, and someone else gets screwed. Doesn't sound good either way. He's like, oh, that's a good point. Honestly, until someone said something I hadn't really considered it could be stolen, and was a little pissed off at the thought of losing my cool deal. But the community is more important to me than my good deal, all in all. Yep.
Oh, that's a backpedal.
Hard backpedal. But like this thing is mint condition. I'm talking like not even a scuff on the ASA. Oh, there's a slight scuff next to the barrel. And it looks like it comes with a freak insert.
I gotta take that one I got and get it all serviced up.
Anyways, yeah.
I can't wait to
wild, man. It's wild. So yeah. So there was that. And then, so Valor Paintball's got the thing, MegFed only tournament coming up. And then, that Infinite Paintball game is going to be pretty sick. So, other than that, that's all I've really had for tonight. Because I was hoping Matt gets down a little longer, but his team meeting definitely is more important.
Oh, that's okay.
So, yeah. There was something else I was going to say. I can't remember what it was. But
hold on. Where
I lost it.
No. If you make a sandwich out of 2 waffles, is it breakfast or structural failure?
A sandwich out of 2 waffles?
Is it breakfast or structural failure?
Why wouldn't it be breakfast? Why is it structural failure? I don't understand the question.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I don't get it. Explorer's asking if I mentioned the 3v3 Pro winners. I didn't, because I'll recap the whole event afterwards. I mean, there's not a whole lot. There's just not a whole lot going in the world of paintball right now. I mean, we got the NXL down in Cincinnati, but other than that, there's not a whole hell of a lot going on, and it's a little sad. Yeah, I'm a little bummed. Oh well. What we can talk about though?
Can you build a cheese-based retaining wall?
Where are you getting these questions?
Don't worry about that.
Anyways, two things we could talk about. One, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Rhino.
Oh, I've got pictures of Rhino at D-Day with my CS3, and it is beautiful. But
that man
beautiful
understands.
Got himself an E-Tech. So if somebody runs into the Rhino at Wasaga, help a brother out and teach him a little bit, show him some of those fancy tricks y'all know, because I'm so happy for him. He looked so pleased, and
he I think he may have. I want to have a chat with him, because I wonder if he went through the same thought process and like 5 stages of like that I went through when I moved away from MagFed for the first time. Because like a lot of MagFed players, they're very proud to be MagFed players. I'm not saying that they're bad or anything. I just mean like they're MagFed. That's what they play. It's like a pump player. They play pump. Speedballers, they play speedball, right? They're like, that's what I do. And they pride themselves on the fact that they are purposely handicapping themselves. A lot of them do it because of the thrill of being able to, like, their story is a little bit cooler when they get to say that they ran down a dude and, took out the speedballer with, 600 paintballs on his back. And, I ran up and took him out with a pistol kind of thing. Their stories kind of hold a little bit more water, right? When they tell those kinds of stories, because they do. The Bunker Boys were vicious watching their stuff, right?
Yep.
And you're like, I remember being like that, being like, the MagFed stuff, it's harder, it's more of a challenge, and then you move on. You're like, man, I like a challenge, but also this is getting a bit much, a little bit finicky, tedious is the word I would use from my experience.
Walk into my little makeshift shop right now and get the gun that broke me from my MagFed habit. I can go get it right now. It's sitting on my shelf because somebody was really nice and gave it to me to use. And it's a Shocker XLS. And I pick it up, and it's kind of like when I picked up my Beauty this weekend. It's just something about that gun. When I touch it, it's just, And the first time I use it, go out and use it. I don't want to use the space gun. And then I go out and use it, and it's wah, and it just sends paint. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It's not only that it sends paint, it's that it was shot so straight. It did what it was supposed to.
It was
it took it out, pulled the trigger
straight. Yep.
It shot. Done.
Paintball marker, go brr. And
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Paintball marker, go brr. Right. So that's so I'm wondering if he's kind of going through those same like emotional hurdles.
I think he did. And I think he didn't have the best of luck from what I understood trying to figure out the CS3, because kind of like you did, was trying to figure it out. Didn't realize that. Why won't the marker turn on? It's Mac, guys. Psst, turn on the ASA. You're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to poor Rhino. I didn't think to tell him. I figured he knew, but it just didn't click, right?
No, well, he came back to the pit and he was like, it's not working. It's not for me. This isn't working. He thought he had broke it or something, right? He was just like scared to touch. He's like, no. I was like, oh, buddy, ASA on. I took it to the speed field. Whop. First shot. It shot. I was like, here you go, dude. Go play. So maybe we should get him. Maybe we should get Rhino to come on and just be like, let's talk about your journey of healing. And and just see how that
CS3 to an E-Tech 3, which I'm like, that's a good jump. There's nothing wrong with
E-Tech is a great
marker. Well, I had one.
I love them. I think they're just great. They just look fun. You know what I mean? Like they shoot great. They just look great. I I went on a big rant on Facebook. I sent you the thread there because somebody kind of called out, and then I had to back up our boy Ryan Bell. Even though I didn't go to his compound event, and I didn't plan on going to his compound event, I still felt like I had to come to his defense. You know, the what is it? The beacons were lit.
Yep.
You know, Ryan Bell calls for aid, and
Yeah,
and I kind of kicked the door in a little bit.
right, like
yeah, and I made a point, and I think I don't think I was terribly rude, but I did point out that like I was a MegFed player, and I remember those days, and I remember thinking like, damn, this is getting kind of tedious. And then the fact that there's been days where I can unpack my gear, put the barrel on, the air on it, the hopper, fill the pods. Pods are in the pod pack that's on my back, paint in the hopper. I'm aired up, ready to rock and roll, and the dudes are still winding mags. It's not to say that there's so much more time required for the MegFed. And I was like, I ain't got time for this. Let's go. You know? That was my main reason why I switched. I hated winding mags. Dude, I hated it so much. So yeah, buddy made a comment there. I wonder if I can go find it. Simply because I think maybe because it's not something to make a whole show about by any stretch of the imagination, but I definitely think it's worth pointing out that some folks are just defeatist, I guess. They're just like maybe they're just pessimistic. They're kind of giving it up. Somebody had posted, he said MegFed's dead in Ontario, and it sucks. Now this is like just an Ontario thing, apparently.
I want to see someone throw a walker, or at least strap a marker to a walker for Joker so that he can shoot. Just kind of shuffle.
Got to get one of the what were they called? Tracks.
One of those wheelchair ones.
Yeah, it's a wheelchair with tank tracks.
Oh well, we'll just go see what Darren Drozdoff used. The guy from wrestling that was paralyzed, that he like hunted in a wheelchair. And he would like blow and
yeah, same idea. Same idea.
I don't think he's that crippled, but I can't see why not. Can we start a GoFundMe so Joker can have a special wheelchair to shoot people? I pictured him as Droz, and I feel really bad.
That's funny. Sorry, Joker. This has got 132 comments on this thread. Holy hell. Yeah, we're not going through all that. I'm not talking. I'm not going through all that.
You were very. I read the post and
I was nice.
You were, and I'm glad though that Ryan has found a community that's going to value his passion, because I think are really going to value the amount of work he would put into something. And
that is one thing.
He deserves that.
100%. I will always like. I know I make fun of the airsofters because I always will, because they're like the weird cousins, not in a bad way. They're just weird cousins. I wish no ill will, but I'm always going to poke fun at them. And but damn, do they have passion, and damn it, will they do whatever it takes to get to an event.
Yeah,
like they eat, sleep, breathe their sport, their hobby, their whatever you want to call it. They like,
well, look at Kraken and his gang.
Yeah,
buddies that got back into airsoft, and they have like a tent, and they had a bed in the city. I barely saw them. I hung out with you guys and the paintballers, and they were off doing their own thing.
Yeah,
and these are guys that I've known for like 10-15 years, but once we're there, we didn't really mingle a whole lot. They do their thing and I do my thing, and but they're so fun to watch. I find them just fascinating.
Yeah, no, they're like I said, they're the weird little cousins, and each to their own. And yeah, they love their gear. They like buying gear, for one thing. Oh my god, do they ever love buying gear? Like, we rip on the MagFed guys in paintball for like buying all this gear, but they do not buy gear like airsofters. Holy hell!
You saw like those guys spent a lot of money on Saturday at that booth. I don't think that guy expected that, or maybe he did, but
he's doing really well. I was chatting with him.
Did well. I was really happy for him.
Yeah, he saw a gap in the market and was like, "Let's do it." He invested some money into it. And he's like, "It's turning out great."
Had his kids out there working and hustling. I was again, it warmed that little black spot in my heart.
Yeah, it was great. So he's doing really well. Anyways, yeah, it's just that post that MagFed only, like, MagFed is dead in Ontario. It's like, if it's dead, it's because the MagFed players killed it. I'm sorry, but you guys are your own worst enemies. It's the ones who are refusing to play any field that's not MagFed only. Yeah. So, yeah, it made me mad that somebody was like, people don't want to drive an extra 2 hours to go to the compound. You know, they don't want to drive 2 hours past PRZ. And I stepped right in and I was like, boys, like, once a year, 13+ hour drive to PRZ. And you guys can't go an extra 2 hours down the road to go to the compound to go support your MagFed boys? Like, come on. Yeah, James, homie, why you think I'm a Snake player now? Right? He gets it. You know, like, it's, there's no MagFed games in Ontario. It's because you MagFed players won't get out and play. You're like, oh, it's got to be MagFed only, or I'm not going out. It's not fair. I can't play against speedballers because you suck. That's why. It's not because it's MagFed versus speedballs, because you as a paintballer are just
fucking
bad.
asshole. I love you.
I'm not wrong.
I didn't say you were.
I played MagFed. It meant I played against everybody and anybody. I was out there with a TGR2 getting shot at by E-Techs and M2s. And
G-Man at D-Day with his pump.
Yeah.
Players,
right?
They know what they're getting into when they do it. And they love it.
Yeah, James saying he doesn't. Don't get me wrong, I still dust off the TMC and the big iron every time I can. Absolutely.
Still got my TMC.
I still have my TGR.
I found a shotgun in my back of my truck.
Oh yeah, the sawed off. It's been floating around my house. I don't need it. So source.
I'm sure
I got
I'm sure we can find. You know what? I probably could have used it tonight with my neighbors. So they're getting a little hood ratty here. It was getting pretty. It was getting a little rowdy there. There were parents outside and kids screaming at each other, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Oh, it was great. I actually went outside to giggle and laugh. John called me nosy. It's not wrong, but
a little bit. A little bit.
There's action in the neighborhood. I want to see it.
Yeah. It's, man. Anyways, yeah, that was my rant with when somebody posts a single line post like that in a MagFed paintball group. MagFed is dead in Ontario because you killed it.
Stop it. He's dead already.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. I got nothing else. There's nothing else.
I got nothing else.
I got nothing else. I can go on a rant about AI if we want, but no.
Oh God, please no. Nobody wants to hear about the AI thing again. I don't want to hear about the fucking machine. Oh. Fuck, I had something. I lost it. Shit. Oh, the wedding. Christ. So I bolted out of there on Sunday at like quarter to 3 and hauled ass across town. What a mess. Trying to get to that wedding after paintball, all banged up. Sit there all bruised. I get home and I'm like, put on my shirt. And I put on my shirt and there's like a big blood ring. I'm like, I can't put my new white shirt on over this. I'm going to have to cover that.
Yeah.
I do not want to bleed on this very white, crisp shirt.
Yeah.
I probably should not have double booked that one, but it was fun.
You know what though?
Stayed longer though. My girl was just getting broken in and warmed up.
We
shooting so well.
Right, and we played a little bit in in the town. It was the hyperball that we played that was wild when we divided the field. It was like, okay, we can only play on this half.
That's what I was waiting for all day too.
If
And
you, oh, dude, it was intense, man. When you divide the field in half and you're doing 3v3 or 4v4 and you're only using half the field, it's
you got to go
tight.
fast.
Yeah, it goes fast. You get pinned down fast. It was rough. It was rough, man.
Gas.
I went out. I had like less than a hopper. I had less than a hopper full. I was like, all right, let's do this. That was a good time though. I got smoked. I thought there was only 2 left. There was 3. That sucked. I mean, it was good. It was good on those kids though. They played it well. They played me because I was like, let's do this, and I was like hammering one, hammering the other, back and forth between the 2, totally ignoring the third that's currently coming up center on me because I didn't pay any attention.
I have made a terrible mistake here.
Pretty much, yeah. I got hit, and I stood up, and the 3 of them stood up and went, we were playing 2 different games.
Yeah. You were playing checkers and they were playing 4D chess.
Yeah. That was wild. And then not being able to go past the 50 made it like you couldn't run. I couldn't run anybody down because there was a couple of points where like these kids, I could have run them down. I did feel bad at one point. I got a little too into it, and I was shooting at this one spot, and I was putting balls through the pallet where the kid was, and LA's up at the tower reffing the game, and he yells down, and all I hear is, he's like, Brad, he's peeking right, let him get a couple of shots off. And just as he says that, I put a ball through the pallet and smoked him. I was like, sorry. I really didn't think it would hit him.
I was doing that out back of a Connell when we were playing Last Man Standing. I was way at the back of the building, and I was just kind of sitting there, and I heard Buddy moving above me, and I could see him moving through the slats, and I was trying to hit him through that little gap with that giant ass barrel on that gun.
Oh my God,
dude, it shot so nice. I understand why they thought at that time the longer the barrel, the better. I see the theory they were running with, but every time I move,
rough, eh?
I can almost feel it like a lightsaber moving through the air. It's so fucking heavy, and I can't wait to do it again. I want more.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've jonesed. I've had a marker that's made me jones to play like I have been like the last week.
Man, I want to get it and play some more. The weather's not helping though. Holy crap! Every time I turn around,
shoot your brother.
Huh?
Bring your brother. Let me shoot him.
I won't be able to.
He will make a sweet target.
Won't be able to. Timing won't work.
I know. I mean, timing. In the backyard.
As in, like, he's leaving after the wedding.
I mean, I can jump out from behind the couch.
It's like, who said anything about a field?
Man, I'll come out of that fucking trunk.
Yeah, it's raining. It's supposed to rain this weekend. Like, that sucks so much. Like, it's like every weekend. It's like clear through the week, and then it rains on the weekends, and this is getting real old real fast. So
it's not raining this weekend, is it?
Supposed to rain Saturday. Sunday looks clear.
Yeah, Sunday looks fine. I'm going to Halifax Saturday to see Weezer. So
dope.
I mean, I could, but it was we're not staying overnight. If we were, I would have briefly considered going to Hypersports. Shit, I think they're doing a MagFed only this weekend.
I'm not sure. I don't keep up with Hypersports. I need to do a better job of keeping up with them. Heard a guy in the GTA is looking at getting a field. That's a rough area to open a field. Not that there's not people to pay money to play. It's just like, where do you find a field in the GTA?
Yeah, well then, if you own a field for too long and it makes any money, then it will be bought up, and the prices will be jacked up and put out of business, like every other field has happened there.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Mm.
Yeah. Hey, folks.
But
I'm gonna end it
anyways,
there.
on that
It's
slightly depressing bombshell, that's
right.
it. Thank you all for being here, listening to us complain, and having Matt the Gym Rat come in and shoot the shit again.
Yeah, it was good seeing him. And then, yeah, hopefully we get to chat to him again because I want to see how it was like playing over in England.
I wonder if they shoot on the left side.
No, that's us.
Of the
Oh, never mind. I was going to say something different, but no, you're right. That yeah.
They don't drink beer in the pits. It's fucking
Oh, I bet you
high in the pits.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
or the shittiest drink, the shittiest beer on the planet. Piss warm in the pits.
On that bombshell, folks, thanks for hanging out with us, liking and sharing and commenting and all that jazz. It's been a pleasure. And yeah, until next week, cheers.
Doodles.